Do you think that like love and anger are somewhat they're very close? They're concepts that are
Well,
very
I think
close.
anger is really important. I mean, anger I distinguish from hatred. It was very interesting for me when Boris Johnson went into hospital. I felt really shocked. I would be fine to say that I hate Boris Johnson. I hate his policies. I never met the man. Maybe it's not fair for me to say I hate him. But I can't deny that, maybe I do hate him because of what he stands for and the things that he's done. I went and canvassed in his constituency in the election, for his Labour opponent, Ali Milani, in the hope that, maybe there could be this historic upset and Ali might win. But then when he went into hospital, I realized, I was very disturbed. I was upset, and I realized I have an emotional relationship with him. It's based on anger, but it doesn't mean that I want him to die, not at all. I was not wishing badly of him. My anger at him was not to do with hatred, it was to do with him being a human being with a hell of a lot of power who has used it to the detriment and harm of so many people. So, I hold out hope that maybe he's still thinking that over, his experience, and that it will affect a change. I'm not going to hold my breath over it.
But do you see it? Do you see it starting to change, or do you notice any change in the way he's kind of talking or what he's saying?
Well, he did definitely give a speech when he came out, praising the NHS and praising the nurses by name, and in particular naming the two who stood over him for 48 hours on their shifts while he was in intensive care. And he named them also by where they're from Portugal and New Zealand. So clearly indicating that he understood that these were immigrants looking after him. And Russell Brand had actually a really good letter to Boris that he wrote and read on a kind of a video, Twitter, a video, where he said maybe that was a cynical move on Boris Johnson's part, because he knew that if he named these nurses and he didn't say where they were from, then the Guardian would find out where they were from and hold it against him. So, we never know how much we can trust Boris Johnson. He's a canny, he's intelligent for sure. But from my own experience of being deathly ill, I know that it does have the potential to be able to change you at least. So let's see what happens. Yeah. He's not really out of his convalescence yet, so it's hard to say.